Arkansas very excited, a huge win over Texas, and yes, it's against the Longhorns. We know all about this rivalry from back in the old Southwest Conference days, but really the bigger deal is the fact that you win that first game and you're continuing into the winner's bracket in this double elimination section of the College World Series. Now, of course, talking to the players afterwards, they say, now we feel like our back isn't against the corner like it kind of was in 2015, and they've really set the tone for the rest of the tournament. Also setting the tone, one specific play in yesterday's game. Here's Mike Irwin with more. All right, thanks a lot, Mike. Absolutely. Luke Bonfield, by the way, his 9th home run of the season. But let's go back to that Heston Kjerstad play, guys, because it kind of caused a little bit of controversy. A GIF was put out there on Twitter, and, of course, he looks like he's pushing down the Texas first baseman. We asked Heston Kjerstad about it, and he was like, I was just trying to get back to the base. I didn't do anything. But it definitely caused a little bit of controversy here, stirred up some emotion, which I think got everything started in terms of their scoring streak. So hopefully that continues as we continue into the College World Series. ALYSSA Orange here outside of TD Ameritrade Park. Let's head back to you.
You know what could cause.
Joined by SEC Network and ESPN play-by-play Tom Hart. And Tom, we have Arkansas, we have Vanderbilt, both looking for an SEC win. You've seen both teams in person. Most recently, Vanderbilt last week against Kentucky. Explain this matchup and who has the edge. What Arkansas has been doing really good lately is run the ball with Rakeem Boyd starting to find his groove, but Vandy likes to stop the run. How does Arkansas try to have success today?
Well, Boyd is so dynamic that I do think that he can be effective at Arkansas.
Arkansas is coming off a win, a shutout actually, obviously, against Tulsa. Fans don't necessarily like to talk about progress. They like to talk about winning, but this team, from when you saw them, even just at Auburn to where they are right now, has continued to get better.
They've taken incredible strides. I think the quarterback play has been solidified. That I think protects the integrity of the team when it comes to protecting your seniors and wanting to send them out on the highest note possible.
Well, Arkansas, an SEC win if they can get it against Vanderbilt, but also momentum heading into the bye week. How big is this Arkansas team to go into a bye week with a winning mentality instead of trying to dwell on a loss?
It's huge because
now, of course, Boyd had 22 carries last week against Tulsa. I don't see his workload being that big this week because I have a feeling that Ty Story is going to be the starting quarterback for Arkansas despite the rumors about Connor Nolan. Boyd, a guy that this team can rely on, and he's been able to pick up a lot of yards on the ground to help out that passing game for Arkansas be a little bit more balanced. DJ. Yeah, I really enjoyed getting to know Senior Corporal Keith and Sergeant Edwards, and they told us a lot of stories of their 4 years or so covering the coaches, and Keith also told me that before he was assigned to the away team, and the best coach that he got to work with was Tommy Tuberville when he was at Auburn. Now, DJ, they also talked about the relationship they build with the players, and they love the platform that they're on to be able to talk to them as well. I'm sure you got to know some of the security officers when you were a player, too. Well, I tell you, DJ, we're sitting here behind us. Connor Nolan is taking first-team snaps and working, so I think we've figured out who will probably start today for Arkansas. And what I'm hoping is that Connor Nolan finds Jared Cornelius, because I'm not wavering from my star player. I think he needs to be more involved. I think Arkansas will be more successful when they figure that out offensively. Right. J-Red has been a playmaker, so let him make plays. I think that he scores his first touchdown of the season. I'm continuing to bank on that, and he's only had no more than 2 catches in a game. I think he gets 3 today. They really need him, the senior, to step up and continue to make this offense better. Jared Cornelius, my star player, Tara. Well, hey, DJ, I am now kind of sandwiched in between two guys who know Arkansas special teams quite well, Brett Good and Jacob Skinner. And guys, as we get ready for this Texas A&M game, I want to get your opinions on Arkansas special teams and the biggest jump that they need to make this week.
Biggest jump is obviously don't get a punt block. You know, you got to change the field position and you know, try and get that ball so we're not starting in our own inside our own 50 for the opposing team. You want to get it across that this week and hopefully, you know, get it done.
Well, punt block's got to make you cringe, Jacob.
It does. You know, the objective is to first snap it.
Coaches always say that there are 3 phases of the game: offense, defense, and special teams. Special teams, something Arkansas needs to focus on. You said earlier in the week you don't like score predictions, but your prediction overall for Arkansas Texas A&M today?
I'm predicting that Texas A&M is going to win, but I'm predicting that Arkansas is going to look better. They're going to give some hope. I'm not saying Arkansas can't win, but they have to show me something, and that's the biggest issue. Is I want to see the mental errors and the pre-snap penalties taken out.
Jacob, your thoughts?
Well, 10 years ago, we always disagreed about everything, and so when he thought it was a good snap, I thought it was a bad snap and could have been better. So I'm going to continue that trend today, and I'm going to say that Arkansas wins. I'm going to say that we've been exposed on the offensive side, the defensive side, and now the special teams side. And I think this week we get it corrected.
All right, well, you know that where that win starts, it starts with special teams this weekend. All right, Brett Good, Jacob Skinner, guys, thank you for your time. DJ, let's head back to you.
He runs hard. He catches it out of the back of the will. I mean, he's all around back.
Over the past few weeks, sophomore running back Rakeem Boyd has emerged as the Hogs' biggest offensive weapon.
Come in, work hard, study the game plan and execute.
A lot of it's obviously a God-given ability, but then he also works really hard.
He's come a long way in a short amount of time, arriving on campus at the start of August. It was full speed ahead from day one.
The guys learned the playbook. He got in late, so just seeing him be able to progress like he has, it's been really good.
The way he's progressed is similar to what we've done as a team. I mean, we've just kind of gotten a little better because they've become a little bit more comfortable with what we're trying to do.
So far this season, Boyd has 502 yards on 72 carries and 1 touchdown. He remembers the moment it all clicked and things started rolling.
I think Auburn was when I really just let it out, kind of.
In addition to leading the team on the ground, Boyd is second on the team in receiving, a statistic that even he was surprised with when he heard it.
Did not catch the ball out of the backfield in high school.
Never?
Never.
With 4 games left, Boyd plans on building on what he's already started. He's 498 yards away from the 1,000-yard mark, and even though it's a lofty goal, Boyd has already exceeded expectations so far.
I think I have some, things to work on, but it's getting there. It's getting to that level.